यदि तपाईले अहिलेसम्म यस च्यानललाई सब्स्क्राइब गर्नुभएको छैन भने प्लिज सब्स्क्राइब गरिदिनु होला र साइडको घन्टीलाई पनि एकचोटि बजाइदिनु होला।
Namaste. For the recording, broadcasting and enhancement of Nepalese history, culture and heritage, today we are at the spot. It's Udaipur Gari, and it's under Udaipur Gari rural municipality, Udaipur district. Of course, it's a historical place. Since the long time ago, many authors, many writers, many gentlemen, ladies, they have authors written about the why named after Udaipur. What's the meaning of Udaipur? We could find several things. However, most of the scholars, they have made emphasis on this name Udaipur, named after any king over here. Maybe King Uday Maji or King Uday Sen or blah blah blah. But no history proves it. And it doesn't matter. It's not necessary to be king, to be named after any place, any person. So we have to find out what exactly it was. However, it's Udaipur. We cannot rename it again. And it's a very, very vital ground. It's in high ground. It's a hilltop. It covers almost 500 meters in the length. And it was the center of administration and the military as well, because it used to govern to the southern parts, the plain areas, and the northern side, the mountain areas as well. So far, the history we getting is, it's after unification, before unification, under the Sen dynasty. It was under the Chaudandi state, Chaudandi kingdom, which is almost 50 kilometers, I guess 30 kilometers far from here to the eastern side. So the Sen kings, they allocated this place as their sub-administrative center. And it was under definitely the Chaudandi kingdom. And the last king of Chaudandi, Karna Sen, who was the ruler over this area, and during the unification campaign, Chaudandi and the Swarb Singh Karki was his minister. He betrayed and he favored to Mr. Karki's favor to the Nepalese troops. So there was no more battle over there. So very easily annexed into the Nepalese kingdom. Then after here, the in charge of this area with the military and administrative components, Mr. Jasaram Thapamagar, I guess he was the inhabitant of this local area, Nepaltar areas. Just I have read somewhere. And he also supported the Gorkhali armies. And there was no more battle. For his support, King Prithvinarayan Shah granted him 2 bigahas and 8 kathas fertile land, and he was authorized, he was granted to have some sword, guns, and shields. As he was a great person. He was a respected person from the government as well. So far, after the unification, it remains as a very strong administrative epicenter. It seems in the history. Up to 1972, from Sen dynasty, I mean, 1633 to 1633 to 1972. Look at almost 400 years, 350 years. It was the center for the administration, the military station of the Nepal government, the Sen government. Finally, this center as a regional administrative area, it shifted to the Gaighat in 1972 very forcefully. People were not supporting to transfer the district headquarters from here to Gaighat. However, it happened, and then after, this area started becoming ruined or deserted place, and even the food, even the other infrastructure, they started disappearing. So that now it is just symbol of the history, symbol of the food, symbol of the name. Some king, so-called king, Uday Sen, Uday Maji, so on. So, after finding some evidence over here as administrator, the first inscription I found in 2055, I mean, it was the first that in 1869, the local administrator, Kaptan Samsejang Thapa's wife, Madam Bhuvan Kumari Thapa, she had devoted a small bell here to the to Panchauti goddess deities. Likewise, Colonel Ganga Bahadur Basnet, who was a renowned army officer, he was in the Tibet for the upcoming impending Nepal-Tibet, the next war after Jang Bahadur. For the Reiki purpose, he was there. And he also had devoted the same type of stone pillar and with the land in the Listi court, in front of Listi temple, Listimai temple in Sindhupalchar. We found the same evidence and the same thing he had devoted here. It's a interesting, and it was in, I talked 1918. Then after, before then, while we had a Anglo-Nepal war, our military surveyor were here to make assessment of the food, whether it was good to fight against British or not. So a team, they arrives here and they had to make hand sketch of the food with the description. And some military components from Nepal army were deployed under the Qazi Bakhtabar Singh Thapa while we had Anglo-Nepal war. Then after, when the Rana prime ministership becomes very stronger and they were powerful, and they started sending their relatives, close person as a Bada Hakim, as a Bada Hakim or governor of these areas. The first evidence we found of Samsejang Thapa, he was a captain. Then after, Colonel Ganga Bahadur Basnet, after a long time. So many Bada Hakims, governors, they govern here. And while there was a movement, there was a revolution against Rana regime in Nepal in 1950. So at that time, the Nepali Congress cadres, fighters, they fought here. The former Prime Minister Krishna Prasad Bhattarai was the leader here. He captured this area, this Sindhuli fort areas, these administrative areas. So it gets several histories, and I'm also lucky to command as a battalion commander in 2005 in this area. So several times I visited. I'm looking after these areas. It's historical areas. So it names after a fort or gadi, so that my expectation, my request to the Nepalese army, the local government, and the central government, please find the original sketch of this fort in the Department of National Archives in Kathmandu. It's there. I've seen it. I made a copy from there. Then let's make in original form, rather having this Detis area compounded by wall. It looks it's a compound, just compound. It's not good for, it's not definitely, it's not the original stones, because every fort gets very thick stone, very, very strong stone. It's a very fragmented and very small pieces. So it's not for the suit for the fort. In this regard, let's make combined coordination, many minds coordination by the Nepalese army expert in the fort, the history expert, and the local government, and for the making of the original shape of this Udaipur Gadi. At the end, I would like to thank from my heart for their support to the Brigadier General Krishna Sarkhota, the brigade commander of 18th Brigade, as well as Lieutenant Colonel Bhairab Thapa, the battalion commander of Rana Sardul Battalion of Gaighat, and many more. Thank you very much.
समाजको आवाज.com